So, welcome to this video against Mastodontus. Mastodontus sounds like a dinosaur in a way. What we got the Tarrasch variation of the French. Let's see. Probably this Queen D5 line coming up with CD4, ED5, Queen D5, but let's see what he's doing. Black also has Knight F6 or Knight C6 available. Taking quite some time here. Yo, Queen to C5. I have seen almost really all queen moves, yeah, but never Queen C5. Okay. Normally, the normal move is Queen to D6, but they have recently been experimenting with other moves. The point is very often the queen lands on C7 anyway, so I'm not sure that Queen C5 is bad in any way. Maybe I can play... I wonder if I can somehow use this. The queen on C5, maybe A3, B4. Let's try that. It's very difficult for black to keep the D4 pawn anyway. Knight takes, or maybe I'll do this first. Maybe bishop takes is actually an option. Okay, let's retreat here. Makes it a bit more tricky for him to play bishop to d6. Bishop d6, I can play knight c4. Okay, well, he's not going to castle long, isn't he? This would really... Yeah, okay, maybe he can do it. It's not totally insane, but a bit weird. Let's maybe I can delay this capture really. I have this hunch that he will castle long. It looks totally crazy in a way, but maybe. Okay, so now I'm ready to take the d4 pawn. Maybe even knight e5 first, or this knight to e5. That I can actually take with the queen at the end. This would be quite nice. Yeah, okay. But knight d4 is not bad at all. Okay, so I get knight e5 now. Bishop d5, I've got c4, and if he goes rook d8, I can switch the queen to the king side. I was actually intending queen h4, but I'm not sure about that. Queen h4. Yeah, but he does not really have a great discovered move with this knight. At least I don't see it. Yes, this is designed to protect f7. I've got quite some pressure on f7 with the knight on e5, the bishop on b3. Okay, so... c4. Grabbing space. Maybe allowing bishop c2. And most important point is to, I believe, control the d5 square. Maybe a5. Maybe a5 is a move. Yes, but this I thought I can just play bishop c3. And he needs to go back, or not. Didn't. And now he can go knight d5. I'm just an idiot. This is idiotic, simply. I was just thinking 95. 95 is not a problem. It is a problem. How silly is that? Yeah, I put the bishop on c3, yeah, to be useful on the long diagonal and not to get it exchanged against this silly knight on d5 or on f6 as it was originally posted. Great. Yeah, now white is just suffering here against this rooks on the d file and bishop f6 and stuff. Yeah, that's great. From a position that was just better for white, I'm down to a bad position. And I've got 1 minute on the clock. Great. Okay, let's see. Need to try to defend this.
Check.
Yeah, not a happy move, f4, but I need to do it. One minute. Okay, well, at least it's not like my positions are, my pieces are badly coordinated. It's wow, really.
Time warning.
Takes. I can also take with the queen. I mean, if he now exchanges queens, I'm even better again with 3 against 2 on the queen side. And, okay, he can play queen d7, but bishop f3. Wow. Yeah, now white is just better with this 3 against 2 on the queen side. And well, f6 was more what I expected, but okay. He has a somewhat strange way to play the endgame here, it seems. Okay, a4 to b5. Okay, I guess I'll go here. This is an additional problem. This g5 move is simply a bit strange.
Check.
Yeah, and I only got 40 seconds, but this I think should be doable. If he pushes to e4, yeah, this I need to do first. King b6. Get this back. Cannot go e4. I mean, he can, but then I have king d4. I can actually try to provoke that. How do I get to the e5 pawn? I'm not quite sure yet. Okay. I'll just going to attack and take it. The king side pawns are of course the problem. I'm going to go over and pick them up.
Check.
Still have auto promote
Check.
off.
Check. Check. Check.
Does not cost
Checkmate.
much time, but it can be decisive at one moment. Wow, he totally screwed up this endgame. From being just better to worse in a couple of moves. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, here you absolutely cannot do what he did. Take. This is simply not good. And he has just a very comfortable position here with the two bishops. Bishop e7 and a5. This type of stuff you need to do. Just keep the knight on e5. And I mean, this is not totally terrible for white, but it's just worse. I mean, the computer wants to play b6. Yeah, this is also a good move. Yeah, that's a good move. Trying to make it difficult for me to play c5. And black has this idea to play a5 and at some point even g5. You need to undermine this knight, not exchange it. After the exchange... Yeah, here I even blundered c4. Wow. Can take on c4 here. Okay, so I needed to take here actually. I mean, but this is now starting to be okay for white again, just because I've got 3 pawns against 2, and potentially the slightly better bishop, as there's something on light squares. But black, but it's not. That's not the main point. It's probably just about equal. But, okay, well, queen e5 was a blunder. I can just take that without any problems. But exchanging now, white is really better. And after g5, I think, wow, this is probably beyond saving. And I didn't even play it right. I mean, the computer is on +2 with bishop f3. Yeah, this is even easier, of course. Yeah, the problem is it's simply like that. If you go here, this is just a winning king and pawn endgame. Very easy. And he has no way to avoid it. Yeah, okay, well, this is much easier. I was just thinking, get the king over and win this bishop endgame. This is also a win, but it's more difficult.
Check.
Or let's say longer. It's not like it's tough to play, but it just takes longer. And here bishop c4 d5 is the right plan. I was losing a bit of time only here, getting back on track. And this is just winning. Yeah, he completely killed himself here from a good position. The main point, of course, was, or my main problem was, of course, that I played this astonishingly bad move, overlooking knight d5. If I play, let's say, this, for example, this is just simple and good, then white is in excellent shape. I just need to be observant for this one moment and avoid knight d5. And this is just nice. I mean, this is controlling important squares, and I've got this pressure on h7. Bishop can go here, on e3. This is just very comfortable. And from a position that is probably relatively clearly better for white, I was screwing this up to this terrible position. Okay, thanks for watching.